Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Grayson issue 12. Before I start talking about Grayson, just want to give you guys a couple of updates. I do have my Like Father Like Daughter issue 2 Kickstarter going on right now, so hopefully you guys can support that. That is annotated. Also guys, I do have Comic Uno episode 114, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. We have Fathom Blue, issue 4, The Flash, issue 44, Power Cubed, issue 1, Death One Shot from Zenescope, Deathstroke, issue 10, Runaways, issue 4, Star Wars Kanan, issue 6, and Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps, issue 4. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 114. But let's talk about Grayson, issue 12. Now, this is a book I usually do not read. I read this digitally this week. And the reason I dropped Grayson was because I like Nightwing. I love Dick Grayson. I think he's a great character. And the Grayson series is way different. You know, he's a spy. It really wasn't attached to the Bat family. So I ended up dropping it because I'm a big Bat family fan, and that's why I liked Nightwing in the first place, the New 52 Nightwing. So I picked this up because I saw the cover. It seemed like Dick Grayson was going back to Gotham and visiting his family, his Bat family, and Bruce, of course, who's not Batman anymore. So the issue starts out with Dick Grayson pretending to be somebody else just to talk to Bruce, see if he's happy. And Bruce is happy. He doesn't really, recognize who Dick Grayson is. But an agent from Spiral comes breaking in and says, well, if you don't follow us, if you don't join us again, then I'm going to tell the world that Bruce Wayne's Batman. So you have 24 hours to talk to your family, talk to your friends, and then come join us. So he has a heart-to-heart to pretty much with everyone in the Bat family. Batgirl, talking to her about the time they were on the trapeze, which is actually from the pre-New 52, so they reference that, and then he gives her the part of that, the trapeze, and she takes it, and he gives a little clue, say, oh, this is important. And then he talks to Jason Todd and Tim Drake, saying, you're my brothers, I'm sorry that I lied. And then gives him Batman's first 2 batarangs. And then lastly, talks to Damian, who Damian's actually really happy to see him, hugs him, which Damian's not a hugger. So Dick Grayson also gives something to Damian. I think it was the hilt of Talia's sword. So Dick Grayson gives a gift to everybody, says, hey, I'm alive, and they realize that, oh wait, this is a message. It's a Clue Master message. And they actually end up helping Dick Grayson by finding out who is the identity of one of these agents from Spiral. So Dick Grayson's happy that his family was able to help, and now he's getting closer and closer, I guess, solving this Spiral mystery. And I really, really enjoyed this issue. Like, I don't know if this will mean that I'll enjoy Grayson. I'm going to try Grayson after this because I was very impressed with this issue. I don't know if I'll be impressed with the espionage stuff because, again, it's just not my style. But I really enjoyed this issue, especially as a Bat Family fan. I'm a big Batman fan, but especially a big Bat Family fan. So to see Dick Grayson, who I've always felt is the heart of the Bat Family, interact with his family was a lot of fun. And then seeing how they react to it. It's like, yeah, we're not like buying your bullshit, but we see that you're up to something. And I loved how they were able to uncover that Dick Grayson was giving them a code, which is kind of cool for an espionage book. And even though it was like a little sappy and they kind of referenced that it's sappy, I really loved the heart-to-hearts and kind of the different reactions of Dick being alive. Like, Barbara's like, oh shit, you lied to me, of course you would lie to me. Loved her reaction. I thought it was a very real reaction. And also, like, kind of highlighting their relationship from the past. Obviously, they've had a big relationship. And then Dick Grayson referencing that Tim and Jason's, his brothers, was such a great heart-to-heart. But then one of my favorite moments, as much as I love the Barbara and Dick Grayson moment, it was the Damian moment, where you just see something, you sort of this pure heart from Damian, which you rarely see, and that hug kind of meant something. And all these things kind of meant something, not from just New 52, but it references the pre-New 52 a lot for the Bat family. It still pretty much makes sense with the New 52, because we know all that stuff was squeezed into 5 years, but I thought it was really well done, the way they reference previous relationships that wasn't on screen in the New 52. So, especially the Damian one, just showing how much Damian has progressed as a character. And I remember when Damian first was introduced, I really did not like him, because he was kind of a brat, and then you learn to like him in certain stories and certain relationships he had, and Dick Grayson being one of them. So that was a great heart-to-heart. Only negative towards the issue was probably, I mean, the artwork was beautiful, so definitely not the artwork. It was probably the word bubbles. So there, you know, every single time Dick Grayson would have a speech, there'd be like kind of past word bubbles, like, oh, Robin, don't do this. So word bubbles dealing with the relationship that they were talking to, and I thought it was a little bit too much. A lot of them I felt were kind of random, so that was probably my negative, was the tremendous amount of word bubbles about dealing with the past. But this book really surprised me, and is my pick of the week. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was a beautiful book, and if you're a fan of the Bat family, not just the New 52 Bat family, but a fan of Batman and the Bat family pre-New 52, I definitely recommend this. This really kind of shows the functionality of the Bat family, and is still one of the reasons I wish we have a Bat family book where we could see them interact with each other monthly instead of like every 6 months in one series or one issue. So great issue, and I'm gonna pick up the annual for Grayson and see where it goes. I was really impressed by this one, so I'll give it 4.5 stars, and this was my pick of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.